Hello guys, so I have been thinking to myself ever since I finished both of the Last of Us games. I replayed the first game 3 times, but I actually never replayed the second game. But why? Well, today we're finding out. So I'll be comparing The Last of Us Part 1 with The Last of Us Part 2, and I want to inform you before I compare these games. This is my opinion. You don't have to agree, and I respect if you don't, but this is just my opinion. So let's start with the story. Alright, I want to say that I think both games have as good storytelling as each other. So on the storytelling part, they are both as good because of how you can just understand the story so easily because of how easy it is to understand. It's simple, it's easy, but I mean, if you would ask me, I think that the part 2 was a little bit more complicating because some of the parts were hard to understand, and I mean that also depends on the script, because the script of The Last of Us Part 1 I think is better than The Last of Us Part 2, because in The Last of Us Part 1, bro, Joel is like, yeah, no, I don't got time for this shit, and fucking shoots him. But The Last of Us Part 2, he's like, yeah, my name is Joel. Man, shut your... Bro, what is that script? Joel, that never trusted anyone in The Last of Us Part 1, just decides to randomly trust people. I'll also say that the death of Joel really screwed me up. So, I mean, that changed my entire aspect on the part 2, because I think that the part 1 was all about Joel and Ellie. Some people don't think that, but me personally, I love the part 1 because of the Joel and Ellie relationship, right? Like the father and daughter relationship right there. That's what made me love part 1. And in the part 2, there is almost none Ellie and Joel. There are some, I mean, we get to play Ellie's memories with Joel, but it's still lacking Joel. And the fact that they were forcing us to play as Abby is something else that really pissed me off. That actually pissed me off real bad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think the script on the part 1 is way better and more simple than the part 2, because part 2 was a bit hard for me to, like, it wasn't hard to understand, it was just confusing. Like, why would Joel just say his name like it's nothing? Like, why did he just trust those people randomly? And the fact that why did we have to play as Abby, bro? Like, I'm still questioning that. Why? Why did you make me do that, bro? But regardless, I mean, for me, in the story part, The Last of Us Part 1 wins. Let's go ahead and talk about the characters. So, the acting on both games were really top notch. I'm gonna tell you that. It was more like a movie than a game. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say that they are both as good, but the emotions that The Last of Us Part 2 gives you is just straight up depression. It is sadness and anger too. I mean, I got pissed off after that scene. You probably know what I mean. I got really goddamn angry at that scene and sad. So it was like many emotions at the same time. So like emotion wise, I think that part 2 had more emotions than the part 1. I don't know, man. While playing the part 2, I was like sad 50% of the entire game. I was like about to goddamn cry. Part 1 was more like a chill game. It was more like just Joel and Ellie having an adventure. That's what part 1 was about. But part 2, goddamn, bro, like that shit was sad. That shit was real sad. I think that, I mean, bro, like part 1 didn't have many characters. It was mainly about Joel and Ellie, but the part 2 was about Ellie, Joel, and Dina, Tommy, Abby's friends. The part 2 had more characters, like in general. In the characters part, I think The Last of Us Part 2 actually wins, I'll be honest. Now let's get on to the gameplay. So the gameplay, obviously The Last of Us Part 2 is better. Bro, I'm playing the part 1 and you just spam square and hope for the best, but the part 2 had really nice gameplay. I enjoyed playing it really much. The gunfights, if we're talking the remake of the part 1, I'll say that they were both the same, but if it's the original part 1, then part 2 is obviously better. And the AI was kind of lost though. Like, they were sometimes really lost, bro. You sneak behind them, they don't notice shit. They are really lost. It depends on the game mode you play. I played the normal game mode, and I'll say that they were kind of lost every time, bro. Like, but the gameplay part 2 was generally better than the part 1, of course. Yeah, my name is Joel.